Greetings, family. I'm coming to you all the way from Thailand to introduce you to a global project I started 4 years ago. The Souls of Women project was born from really divine inspiration and calling. There was something inside my very being that said it's important to tell these stories of Black women, of women across the African diaspora that show our resilience and our power in ways that are uncommon, that I don't see every day. I want women in particular to see some of themselves in these remarkable women. I want to tell stories that connect and also that really show us our power, our resilience, our beauty, you know? For me personally, I felt that the world, society, culture has tried to tell me what I need to be as a woman. You know, women are to be obedient and women are to be, you know, more of objects than real humans with souls. And so for me, it was super important. It was really important to say, no, you know what? We're going to rewrite this narrative about women. And we're going to start with women that we know that are very just real examples of the power of women. You know, I think it was Toni Morrison who said, if you don't see the story, if you don't see yourself in the story, write your own story. Well, that's where the Souls of Women really came from, is this idea that I know that they're powerful, resilient women because I am becoming more and more one of those powerful, resilient women. And so I wanted to share stories like mine. And really, in a lot of ways, it was a leap of faith for me. You know, I just felt called to go to Jamaica, my homeland, the land of my ancestors, to tell a few stories. Jamaica is where I think I found a lot of my own strength and my own resilience. And so it was like a calling to go home, to tell the stories of women that I see as powerful, as phenomenal, as magical. And so here I am in Thailand, and you know, it occurs to me that I want to continue this journey. But before we grow and build and become something literally global, I wanted to start at home. I'm going to introduce you to 3 women throughout this series. Cherry Natural, who is a poet, a martial artist, a mother, and my own personal shero. She's someone that I've looked up to for a number of years. Thinking back to a show I performed in years ago, Women of the Word, Cherry has been that poet for me who has been creative inspiration like on 10. There's Dr. Chan that I want to introduce you to as well. Dr. Chan is a personal friend. She's someone I've known for many, many years through our family, but she's also a powerhouse. She is co-founder of Growing Consciousness. She's a media personality and environmentalist. And then finally, I want to introduce you to Aina-Nia Ayo'dele. And Aina-Nia is founder of Sacred Women International, spiritual activist, thought leader, pioneer. And Aina-Nia opens up and shares a whole lot about her journey and the shift that she made to really get to the spot where she is right now in her life. And I think the magic in all of this is that when you look at women like Cherry, like Dr. Chan, like Aina-Nia, we see ourselves. I know I saw myself in each one of them, and so I want to introduce you to them today through this series. We're going to start the series with Aina-Nia. As I said, Aina-Nia Ayo'dele is founder of Sacred Women International. She is a Jamaican living in Toronto, Canada. She's recently been honored as one of 100 most accomplished Black women in Canada. And she recently premiered her film, Remembering Her Power, which my friend Sankofa, who partnered with me on The Souls of Women, also worked with Aina-Nia on Remembering Her Power. And so I want to introduce you to Aina-Nia Ayo'dele. Well, you know, taking us back to Iyanla, right? Because I wanted to tell you in more detail. So, in about 2003, I think it was 2003, I'd had an abortion.
Right.
I was in Florida at the time, and I was in a deep depression. And I literally took up residence on my couch. And I literally would lay there almost the whole day, day after day. And I started reading one of her books, and I'm trying to remember if it was Value in the Valley, it's the Daily Affirmations. I don't remember which one it was now, but it was one of our books, and she was coming to town. She was coming to do I think it was like at a bookstore, but she was going to speak. And so I pulled myself off the couch, and I went to the workshop or the presentation, and she was talking. And I just remember thinking about what had led me to the moment of deciding to terminate the pregnancy. I was thinking about the steps that got me there. And I asked her a question, and I said to her, why is it, and this is paraphrasing, but basically, why is it that we can make progress, so much progress, do good things, you know, to kind of pull yourself out of a situation and then fall right back, you know, then all that work seems like it's for nothing, you know? And how do you get past that, you know? And she said, I just remember her kind of smiling and saying, you know, because you're human. And I was like, that's it?
Yeah, because we live here. We're in this human body, and yeah, that's what happens to humans.
But it helped after I thought about it. Yeah. You know, I kind of was a little deflated, like, that's the whole answer.
That's your answer?
Right? But when I had the moment to think about it, I thought, she's right. Yeah. You know, all this kind of torment that I'm putting myself through right now, I need to be able to get to that place of forgiving myself, because I'm human. I make mistakes, and I have the ability to grow and learn from them. And so, like I said, I credit her, my poetry, so many other kind of truth seekers, spiritual folks, Feeney. You know, we were sitting with a woman yesterday from the Nyabingi community in Jamaica, Mama Fire. Women like that, you know, who have paved their way through their life, example, and showing. And what I love, I think, about Iyanla still, and women like Reverend Andriette, that is the minister of Heart and Soul, is that they're saying, this is my life in practice too.